Most people believe that God is a sophisticated and mysterious deity who is always striving to conceal himself from man. But what if I told you that God has revealed more of himself to us and continues to do so? In this video, I'll discuss 3 things about God that you may not be aware of. Number 1. No one has ever seen God. The Bible describes God as a spirit, a type of life that cannot be seen. In ancient times, God sent angels to appear to humanity and communicate in his behalf. For example, when God spoke to Moses from a burning bush, the Bible states, Moses hid his face because he was afraid to look at the true God. Exodus 3 verse 4-6. Moses did not see God directly, as the context indicates, but rather God's angel. Similarly, when the Bible states that God spoke to Moses face to face, it suggests that they had an intimate conversation. Moses did not directly see God's face, since the knowledge he got from God was transmitted through angels. Nonetheless, Moses' confidence in God was so powerful that the Bible characterized him as seeing the one who is invisible. According to the Bible, no one has ever seen God. Number 2. According to Revelation 4 verse 6-9, God is surrounded by 24 elders and 4 living creatures. The 4 living creatures belong to an elevated order of celestial beings known as cherubim. This is shown by their closeness to God's throne. Ezekiel 1 verse 12-20 implies that they are always in motion about the throne. The 4 living creatures' responsibilities or objectives are described in Revelation 5 verse 6-14. They fall and adore the Lamb, Jesus Christ. They, like the 24 elders, carry harps and golden vials full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. Revelation 5 verse 8. In the Old Testament, harps are commonly connected with worship and prophecy. Incense symbolizes the saints' prayers. As a result, the 4 living beings and 24 elders possess in their hands everything prophets and believers have ever foretold and prayed for. The 4 living creatures' purpose is also to proclaim God's holiness and to lead in worship and adoration of God, and they are involved in God's justice in some way, because when he opens the first 4 seals and sends out the 4 horsemen to destroy, their powerful voices, like thunder, command, "Come and see." The horsemen answer to the summoning of the 4 mighty monsters, demonstrating their strength. That authority is demonstrated again in Revelation 15 verse 7, as one of the 4 unleashes the final 7 plagues of God's wrath on humanity. Fact number 3. You are God's temple. Going to church is very important. Even the Bible urges us to do so. However, God is present in more than just the church or his creation. If you are a believer, he dwells inside you and in all other Jesus followers. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 19-20 explains unequivocally that we are God's temple. The temple was a unique site in the Old Testament. God provided specific directions for how it should be built and furnished. It was the major location where God showed himself and spoke with the priests. It was also the location where priests and citizens gave different forms of gifts to God. In a nutshell, the temple was a hallowed site where God's Spirit resided and interacted with the Israelites. When the Bible states you are a temple of the Holy Spirit, it means more than just that God's Spirit resides inside you. God is stating that you are a sacred location. That implies you must take excellent care of yourself spiritually, physically, and psychologically. Please subscribe to see more incredible and enlightening films like this one. Liking this video helps us reach more people, so please hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comment box.